right off the finals.
Yeah.
So we got a big trade, Jimmy. We've got the Bulls are trading two-time
Okay.
all defensive team guard
Right.
Alex Caruso to the Oklahoma City Thunder for guard Josh Giddey. Don't laugh. That's a bad dad joke. Giddey. The trade delivers the Thunder, the league's one of the league's top role players, a very, very strong defensive player, 30-year-old. The 30-year-old guard Alex Caruso. In exchange, the Bulls get Josh Giddey, who is the number 6 overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Giddey in the last season played a career high 80 games, and his scoring average was about 16 and a half points. So they've got a young scorer coming to them. So, Jimmy, who got the better end of the deal? Caruso, Giddey, Thunder, Bulls? What do you got?
Whoa, this is a tough one because I think it's kind of even. It's kind of a wash. I think they both got what they needed. I think the OKC boned up their defense and doesn't have to defer for Caruso as much offensively because of all the budding other stars. They want Chet to expand his game. I don't see, he's the rookie runner up. I see him, really expanding his game significantly. And then you got Gilgis Alexander, really kind of driving the engine for that team. And I think Alex Caruso has played with superstars enough to really be comfortable in the role that he's not demanding. He's not like ball dominant, but they can rely on him to impact the game on the off or defensive end, which is, the other side of the ball, which is just as valuable. That's 50% of the game, which people really don't talk about enough and really value enough, in my opinion. So I think that's why he's looked upon to be a significant, part to this trade. Conversely, Giddey, young budding star, can clearly score 16 and a half points a game, but probably being hampered from all of the other stars around him. And so his value as a engine that can push the Bulls or help the Bulls offensively or create for all the other stars that the Bulls have is kind of a even trade for what the needs are for each team.
Jimmy, those are some great points, and I look at this as who got the best of a trade. Well, they're both. Sometimes there's no winner in a trade, right? Sometimes both teams win. That's actually a best trade.
That's how it should be. Like the essence of a trade is one team, trading to get an asset and the other team trading to get an asset or give up an asset to get an asset, depending on how they're viewing it. But the idea is that the team gets what they need and what's efficient, like they're lacking. Efficiently.
I agree. We could talk for an hour about negotiation tactics, but the best negotiations are the ones where I get what I need and I'm happy, and you get what you need and you're happy. A lot of times people just want to win, or they want to make sure you lose, right? So they fight and they negotiate, and it gets dirty and it gets ugly, and I just got to get a little bit more.
Just, bad relationship.
I gotta beat you. I gotta know I got the most I can get, right?
Yeah.
I hate negotiating with people like that, by the way. So here's what I think, and then we can move on. So both teams won the trade. The Thunder have a lot of young scoring weapons, and Josh Giddey will not be missed. They will figure out a way to replace that. They have got coming out of the walls, right? So what they needed, though, was somebody to step in and provide some defensive maturity to their roster and the way they play. And that's what they got in some veteran leadership in Alex Caruso. So win for the Thunder. On the side of the Bulls, I mean, look, the Bulls needed offense, right?
Mhm.
They needed scoring, and they got another
Playmakers.
guy. They got another guy who can put up 15 to 20 points a game, and that's what they needed. So I think the Bulls are going to hurt a little bit losing that defense, but I think both teams improved with this trade, and I think it's a win.